चालू करें यहाँ तो बना मोबाइल देखे जाती ना तो देखा खूब अच्छी लगी
कहीं का नहीं देखा उतना यार नोटिफिकेशन पर कहीं गया
अभी देखते हैं हमारा डाटा पकड़ेगा तभी तो बता देंगे हम यूट्यूब खोले नोटिफिकेशन तुरंत आ जाता है तो नहीं हमारे पर ऐसे लाइव चालू करते हैं वहाँ तो और फंसा था यार हमारा फंसा था हमारा कर लिया नहीं आया तब पगलती दूसरा ने दिखाओ था कि कहाँ दिखाओ था
Arab on social and you win prizes because unfortunately with COVID-19 you can't be in the stadium and, massively frustrating for all concerned. But jeez, what a catch that was last year.
That's the flavor of Hero CPL. The engagement of the fans. Now you still have a chance and an opportunity to be involved in Hero CPL 2020. On the bright side, ground staff just taking the covers off. It's fairly clear over the hills. We're hoping we're able to resume this contest between the defending champion. And the three-time champions. Calmez, the star in the last match for the Tridents with his 85, 8 hero maximums. There he is, center of screen. Can he repeat? He was the hero in that match against the Tallowers. And they were in some trouble, the Tridents. And he delivered. That over in particular, Danny Morrison, when he took the attack to Carlos Brathwaite.
Carved it to all parts. Yeah, he's watching there himself, scythe it through the offside. Darren Gang has been saying, this is after all the wet season. So a little frustrating for the players, on again, off again, but thankfully it's not just a heavy deluge that's hanging around for an hour or two, soaking the playing surface. So just a short little shower. This is the only wicket to fall so far. Too close to cut. He paid the price to Shea Hope.
Spinner again accounting for a wicket. Yet another at the Queen's Park Oval, Danny.
Anyway, here's some pace. Hurrah! Jaden Seals. This young man. Very, very talented athlete. Love the way. Glides in, leans forward, loads up, head going towards the target. So, hoping they can just get into shape and bowl at wonderful, fullish length. See if he can get something out of the surface. Knock over Johnson Charles. No mean feat. Charles is a good touch. So's Kyle Manns. Rightio, here we go. Careful those links. Just a little loosener to get the body moving.
Johnson Charles will enjoy this option of a fast bowler bowling to him. What we've seen so far in Hero CPL is his approach to batting and scoring runs. And he's done it quite well for the Tridents at the top of the innings. Loves to cut the ball. Loves to pull the ball as well. Not a big drop.
Yeah, just again underlines the slowness of this 22 yards. Playing back in St. Lucia, that would have just had a lovely gather on it. Johnson Charles could have sided that over point or in front of point. It's just one of his go-to areas. So conscious.
Let's look at that trigger. Just opening the front foot, just allowing him to access the ball through the offside. Some players do that just to balance their game. We know he's an on-sided player, Johnson Charles. So if you're looking on and you're wondering why he's opening that front foot, it's really to develop his offside play. Just access the ball a little bit easier and not lock himself off. Subtle adjustments that we see from players. We heard Colin Monroe talk about adjusting at the start of his innings. Slow conditions. The game always has a bat. This one is a work in progress, Danny.
Here. In between. Not 4 or 6 will never go astray, of course. This fabulous format. Colin, can you hear me still?
Hello, yes.
Now listen, have you spoken to the weather gods? What's happening?
Oh, well, since we've got here, it's been like how you've said, it's on and off, and all the Trini boys are saying that it's behind the scoreboard that's working there, but it's coming from the other side at the moment, so hopefully that's gone past us and we can get on and play a full game here.
This kid looks exciting. I like the look of Seals, Colin.
It's been like how you said, it's on and off, Bowling.
Sweet stuff from Mears. Colin, do you get stuck into young seals in the nets? Is he a tough customer to face?
Oh, at the uni ground, I off dump first ball out of the ground, and then I got one that went through the top a little bit. Then I walked out. I was like, nah, I can't be facing that now. If I get a finger or so he's not nice to face, that's for sure.
Goal. He's gone full here. Charles misses out. That's the over. We've had 5.
Akil Hussain continues. Great to see Akil getting a game alongside his childhood friend, Carrie Pierre. Emanate from East Port of Spain. Very few national players, cricket players, come from that part. Port of Spain, they've done well. They've come through success live until junior secondary school. Akil went on to play for Fatima College, the alma mater of Brian Lara. And he's coming off a good domestic season in 4-day cricket. Useful batsman, good enough to score first-class 100. Not as good a fielder as Carey, but not bad. Charles way outside leg stump. And still manages to go leg side. And that's not good. That's not good, Darren. Your clubmate, and you've done him no favours.
Yeah, just sloppy fielding. Concentration from Bravo out there at deep mid-wicket. He runs around. Allowing for that boundary to run away. So Johnson Charles looking for those boundaries. And again, bottom edge, that'll run away. May not reach it. The outfield is slower. Fawad Ahmed nearly falling over the line there.
It's interesting for Akil Hussain. What line does he bowl with Johnson Charles standing way outside leg stump? Looking to be able to access both sides of the ground. that's one of the shots that he's looking to open up. I think it might have been maybe a touch outside off stump, but he's trusting himself that even if it's on the stump, he can still penetrate that offside field.
It also just throws the question back to the bowler that, you know, it's an unusual sort of look when you're looking down the stump line and there's no batsman there. He's way outside leg stump.
End of the Guardian Life power play, 37 for 1. Ahmed into the attack. It's Kyle Mayers who played that wonderful innings in the last game. 85, batted deep into the innings and played some stunning shots, just the confirmation. The Guardian high power play.
What's going to be intriguing here is that 85 was magnificent, but if there was any sort of chink in the armour of that innings, it was against leg spin and the bowling of wrong-uns, and Fawad Ahmed would have seen that and had started with the wrong-un. He's bowled another one in his second delivery, but Kyle Mayers is up for it, and cutting it away square of the wicket. There's always a lot of sharing of information in these tournaments around the world, and Fawad Ahmed is one of those players that is a natural giver. He is more than happy to share his knowledge and help and discuss the game. Having had a chat with him a few days ago, and I think it's a pathway that he wants to continue once he finishes playing. Nicely worked into the leg side, and the game needs people like Fawad Ahmed to remain in the game and share his knowledge about spin bowling. There's so many elements to it. There's the technical, there's the strategical side of it as well, which is very, very challenging for wrist spinners. He's got a wealth of information that he's happy to share, which is just so nice to see.
I remember last year in St. Lucia, he spent some time with another leg spinner, regional lad, Kieran Kotoy, after one game. And Kieran Kotoy not picked up by any franchises this season. Another googly missed by Mayers, 39 for 1. Karen Pollard takes the ball himself. Bit of off spin as well if Pollard feels that he needs that option. Seam Singh, Jaden Seals, Fawad Ahmed, Harry Pierre, Seam Pollard.
I'm sure if you all involved in Dream 11, you would have thought through who are the key players you'd like to have in your Dream 11. Johnson Charles has been in some good form in this tournament, so is Pollard always a good option with bat and ball. Get involved, just get on to dream11.com or just download the app.
That ever there was one. He was in behind the umpire, then darting out, then taking pace off the ball. Difficult to time the ball initially on the surface as a batsman.
It's a good point you make. I see a distinct change in the Trident's approach. Just making sure they're getting set, building a base before they really go hard in the back 10 overs. No run there. And I think they, like a number of teams, but I think particularly they are a standout side that have, you can nearly put it down as being a little bit reckless and gun-ho with their approach and being a little bit sort of focused more on boundary hitting against building an innings and building a strong base and taking advantage of their power hitters in the second half of the 10 overs.
Well, trying everything. Over the wicket, round the wicket, back, over the wicket, back around. 43 for 1, 8 gone. Fawad Ahmed. Mixing up the googlies and the leg breaks, and I wonder what Mears himself has learned from that innings he played last time. It was a brilliant innings, the googly.
Lovely boy, lovely.
It was against Sandeep Lamachana, and it appears that he was bowling a little bit quicker than what Fawad Ahmed is bowling here. Fawad is really inviting the batsman to run at him and have a go, where Sandeep was a lot quicker through the air and therefore the decision was a lot more rushed.
Gets that away for 4. Charles does play that sweep shot quite effectively.
Fawad Ahmed just getting a little leg side, and Johnson Charles managing to get that well behind square. There is a fielder station square on the boundary, but he is very square. He just has to beat that 45 who's sitting on the ring.
Goes for the sweep again. Has got enough on it. It's a hero maximum. Wow, he's prospering with that sweep, and Foward can't believe it.
And that hero maximum brings up Johnson Charles' 2,000th run in CPL, and it's also brought up his team 50. So 2 milestones.
Only 2 other players have 2,000 and more. Chris Gale and Lendl. Charles, Pollard round the wicket. Double arm swing, and that's an ugly hoik from Mares.
He's a bit of a silent achiever, Johnson Charles, and he's made his way up that chart. A lot of people may be surprised to see him in 3rd position, but he's been a consistent performer. The other thing to note is that the top 3 are all opening batsmen. So they're the ones that are facing the most amount of balls or getting the heaved away to the leg side. Not the timing there, but they'll pick up a couple. I should correct myself, it was top 4 because there's Andre Fletcher sitting there in 4th position, just a little bit behind. Very good innings from Johnson Charles. Always favours that leg side, whether it be off the front foot or the back foot. Also strong with a cut shot, but primarily he'll score at least 70% of his runs through that.